hard. I literally had to pull over my car the other day because I'm like, I know all of those things, but sometimes I still get stuck being like attaching myself to negative thoughts and anxiety and everything. And that's really why I just like, I really encourage anyone listening or watching this too to, you know, for me, it was pulling over the car, but you watching this or listening to this right now in your room, like close your eyes, take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. You have to believe that.
Yeah.
And you have to take a second to breathe, and you have to take a second to drink water, because thinking everything at once isn't going to speed up the healing.
No.
It's not going to speed up, you know, getting past that thought. You actually will get through it so much faster if you just breathe, know that it's going to be okay, and let them pass.
Yeah.
Like, I think of anxiety sometimes as clouds. You know, you look up and sometimes in that moment it seems panicky because you're seeing all of them, but then you look up and you realize like those actually aren't mine. Those are just options. They're available.
Oh, I love that.
They're available. I can look up and be like, and it'll be like, you should be skinnier. And I could be like, oh, you're right. Grab it. And then it's yours. Now it's mine. Now I
'Cause you
build
took
onto
it,
it.
yeah.
Now I go through the day with it. Now I go through life with it sometimes. But just let it keep passing. That's just going to keep going.
Wow.
It's like, I don't know,
Interesting
there's a
perspective.
form of meditation where you, while you're meditating, right, if you hear, say, like the lawnmower outside, you label it lawnmower, and then you just move past it just to kind of
exactly.
acknowledge it and not think on it, and like you acknowledge it and move past it.
Exactly.
So it's kind of one of those things where it's like a thought, right?
Same
you can
thing.
acknowledge it and be like, oh, that's like, what an interesting thought that I'm having.
Exactly.
Like move.
You're just seeing it.
Yeah.
You are aware. It's so important to know that you are not those thoughts. They're not yours. And again, we all have them.
Yeah.
And it's so important to become aware of them so that when they do happen, it's not like such a shameful feeling. It's like, it is interesting. Like, where the hell did that come from? Because like, I'll sometimes be sitting in those moments and see the thought and I'll be like, that's from that one girl that told me this when in high school.
And that's
da, da, da.
what it is a lot of times.